What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video here on the BitFunYoungs channel. It's your boy Zay. We talk about crypto analysis. We look over Bitcoin, Ethereum, other altcoins. We also tap into the S&P, and we just have a good time just looking at the charts and learning ways to make money, right? So if you tuned in right now, you at the best stop, the best place to learn this information, and I hope y'all, gain some valuable lessons and information from this video. All right, we're gonna go ahead and dive into it. Yeah, right now, Bitcoin is at $84,000 or pushing $84,000. It's currently Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025. It is 8:17 a.m., a little later than how I normally would like to start, but nevertheless, we are still here, right? So I like to take pride in consistency and making sure I'm posting Monday through Friday just to give y'all good content. And this is also a good tracker for me just to see where I'm at mentally in the market, right? So right now, I kind of readjusted my zone, and I have resistance, which is now looking like it wants to turn into support around the $93,000 to $89,000. So this is a nice range that I have going on here. Looks as though we broke above our mid range right here at $91,000 yesterday. The mid range yesterday. And now we are currently, as I mentioned before, around 93, closer to $94,000. Today's gonna be interesting just to see how the S&P decides to move, and a lot of things can, happen. We could continue to rise up and test some of these highs right here that we've set, or even the all-time high, which is up there. We can definitely come back down to this support area right here. If that doesn't hold, we can even come all the way back down to this 88K range right here, which is also pretty good. Our next, and I think I'll probably be my last line, or last line drawn in the sand, which would be right here, which is around the $84,000, which we had previously. Anything lower than that, I would be targeting much lower ranges, such as the 70K range, and somewhere around like the 54K area. I think that's very viable as well, right? But in the meantime, price looks really good. We've had a very bullish candle yesterday. Like, that was just amazing to see how price was able to pump and just continue to go up. Like this candle right here, it started right there and ended right here, which is like a 7, closer to 8% move on Bitcoin, which is pretty good, given the fact that probably in this whole range that we've been trading, which is really right here over the last 2 months, the last 60 days, it's been, I don't even know if we had a candle close to that. This might be the closest one. Oh no, yeah, this is the closest one. That's 11%. All right, so cool, that's pretty good. So that wasn't the largest candle that we've seen within this trading range. I thought it was, and this candle looks pretty big as well. But nevertheless, it's breaking outside of the range, right? This one right here is more so grabbing support and then coming back into the range. This one right here is breaking out, which means 9 times out of 10, we are creating a new trend. This right here was most definitely range-bound consolidation, right? With a few deviations. We had a deviation here, we had some wicks here, we've had wicks here. Now this looks like a full blown out breakout of the range. Why? Because we've had a push above, B, another push above with the candle close, and now we're working on our third candle, which is going to be testing outside of the range, right? So that is very good as far as that aspect. Now, the main thing, as I just mentioned before, we want to see how Bitcoin does along with the S&P 500. So far, we've been pumping from yesterday, while the S&P 500 was just, created a nice bounce off support. So if the S&P 500 decides to go crazy, I would expect Bitcoin to follow along and do the same, right? If we scroll over here to Ethereum looks as though it's bouncing off its 1.5K area, testing back into that 1.8K area for support. I would like to see price roll up and then come back down and test this area before I enter in any buys, but I am very intrigued by Ethereum right now. That leads me to question the ETH to BTC chart, and because it's been dropping so low, I would like to remark this chart, but this is a support area right here in between 0.017 and 0.019. Like, I like that area a lot just because it provides support 1, 2, 3 times, right? So that looks to be as though alts might have a chance to move up a little bit, but Bitcoin is still leading right now. So you just got to roll with it. You got Solana that's bouncing off pretty nicely off of this support level here at the $125 area. Hopefully we can continue to push towards its next support, which I have, major support, which I have at $198. And hopefully it could break above. If not, we'll get a retest and I'll be looking for an entry. Same thing with Doge. I've been telling y'all this for the last couple days now. These are prominent areas in which to catch these altcoins. But I don't think it's altcoin time yet, so I didn't recommend anything. And I'm not a financial advisor, so I really can't tell you what to do with your money, right? So, but it is breaking off or bouncing off a support range here at the 18 cents. We would like to see price continue up to at least that 23-cent area. And yeah, that would be good. If you're in a trade already, congratulations for you, because it looks like you're making some money. But real quick, back to Bitcoin, we are seeing it have its fun in the sun. I would like to see pull back right quick. If we can catch anything in this area, I think that would be extremely good. I like to trade on the 4 hours, so the intraday. So if I get any candle that pulls back and comes down right here, I will be very excited to enter a long position, because this was previous support. Right, you can just look at the number of times. 1, you can count this as 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You had this interaction, these 3 interactions right here, as well as this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 interactions. I think if we come back down here, that would be really good, and I would be liking what we have to set up, or what we have going on there. But that's really all I got today. I gotta go. I try to make this a quick video. Price is up, Bitcoin's pumping for now. We would like to clear this 95K area. If we can do that, I think we'll be in very good position to break some of these other key levels. All right, that's all I got for today. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. We in the middle of the week, finish strong. We closer to that back end, and we closer to that bank. We closer to that check. Let's go, keep going. Catch y'all, gone.